That's literally the way we greet each other. They call me a B, I call them a B. They call me gay.
Yup, it's TMZ Verify the podcast. I'm Wyld. Steph is out today, but I got my girl Serenity Glanton in here. What up, Serenity?
It's me again.
And look, y'all know on Verify we cover like the biggest viral moments, craziest things. There has not been a single wilder video this week than a clip of the mayor of Dalton, Illinois, getting into like a full-fledged like fist fight during a like little township hearing thing. Check out a little bit of this.
We're going to exchange your black ass for Stephanie to be the new ruler of homage. So all those in favor say, all those against it say nay, all those in favor say aye. You gone, bitch.
So y'all, we got the man at the center of this brawl. The one who y'all heard in the video saying, "You're gone, bitch." Activist, Jedidiah Brown. Welcome to Verify, brother.
Man, I feel verified. Thanks for letting me be here.
All right, look, Jedidiah, for somebody that got into like a full-fledged fist fight, my man, your face, you ain't got no bruises, you ain't got no scratches. Like, you look good. You look good, bro. So Jedidiah, like we want to, obviously there's a lot of stuff happening. You were actually supposed to interview with TMZ yesterday, but you were in court. We'll get to that. But like we want to kind of start a little bit, like back it up a little bit.
Okay, so when you pulled up to this meeting, did you know that you were going to speak out against the mayor, or did it kind of just happen in the moment? Like she was speaking, you were triggered, I got to say something, I'm standing up and I'm speaking. How'd that happen? Was it planned?
Well, at that meeting, I was not going to say anything, but I have been in a contentious battle with this administration for almost a year now. And it's coming at the tail end of residents calling me after they've been fighting with her administration for 3 years. So, yeah, we knew it was a possibility.
I heard you just say just now that like you have been having like contentious interactions with the mayor or with the administration. Can you give us a little bit, without getting like too political, give us a little like history on what your relationship has been?
So honestly, I was called in, like, let's just be clear here, man.
Yeah.
I'm the person people call when tact decorum ain't working. When this turns into a cold case advocacy, they call Jedidiah, because I'm the person that's going to bring it back up with my, let me say, my very direct approach. And so in this meeting, basically, so what brought me there was actually the alleged cover-up of a sexual assault. And that's really why I started in this situation to begin with.
All right, bro. So I want to talk about this fight. So
Yes,
we saw the clip, right? And we see you up there, you're giving like a really impassioned speech. But then things get a little weird because there's a tight camera angle. There seems to be some type of like pillar join structure in the middle of the thing. And it's kind of hard to see like how this really all went down. So from your perspective, tell us what happened.
Do you need you need to do another angle? Y'all got to look at all the angles.
I saw all the angles, but I just want your perspective, brother. I seen the other angles.
Right,
you know we did.
Okay, so then I'm gonna just be real clear here. This soundbite that everybody's talking about is a reaction. It's not. It is. I am the effect, not the cause. We sat there in that meeting for about 2 hours, and we listened to the woman disrespect, demean the residents, bully her fellow board members, and then she literally came at Stephanie Wiedemann, who is the newly elected trustee, education in a very disgusting way. So that's what pissed me off. And I said, okay, bet. I'm going to come up here and I'm going to equalize this. But anybody who know anything about the force content, you go one step higher. And so I brought it out to make it, while you disrespecting her education and everybody here, let me tell you who she is, and then let me tell you what I think about you.
So you feel like you was matching her disrespect?
I don't match. I take it one step above.
Okay.
So you're saying that like what we saw, because the clip that went viral was just like your speech and then obviously the fallout and the brawl that happened after that. But you're saying that like there was basically contention and things said from both sides prior to this, or at least from her side, that you guys felt were disrespectful? Is that what happened? Because we didn't see the full meeting.
Right. It's in that meeting. There's a lot of disrespect. But again, this is 9 months. That's literally the way we greet each other. They call me a B. I call them a B. they called me gay, like all kinds of disrespectful stuff, all in video. And people will take the soundbite and not know that this is a buildup. Dr. Martin, no, first of all, my girl Michelle Obama said, when they go low, you go high. When they go low, you go lower. Ain't that what she said? No, maybe
but she
not.
said when they go low, you go high.
Yeah, maybe not. Maybe I heard that wrong.
Paraphrasing Michelle Obama.
But Dr. King definitely said that rioting is the language of the unheard. And so when you listen to my verbal response, that's what the unheard sounds like before it starts looking a certain way. And so people are talking about the word, but that is the environment that the administration has created. And that is literally what we all calling each other at this point.
So when you said they have said like the B word to you or like have said other slurs to you, who's they? Like, who is the they?
Everybody fighting in that video. DeMarcus Creeley, the guy with the dreads kicking me in the face. The mayor, Tiffany Heynard, who hit me with the mic. Her boyfriend, who I don't know what he was doing. Like, we all called each other some very demeaning and disrespectful things on and off camera. And it has been all kind of restraining orders flying around for the whole 9 months I've been in this fight. Literally, a restraining order was just denied by the courts for the mayor. Before this, I filed one against her police chief. I mean, everybody, this is, people have to look deeper to understand that we are in war at this point. And in war, it gets a little unsettling, unfortunately.
So you said she hit you in the head with the mic. So we were trying to figure out, because you can't really tell from the video, we were trying to figure out if she was trying to join or stop it, because everybody was like, eyewitnesses were saying that she put herself into it. So you saying she hit you in the head with a mic. So she jumped in to join and side with her boyfriend, not to stop the fight.
She's a diabolical liar. She says she's trying to stop a fight, but she was running pretty fast. And yes, she was tapping me with that microphone. They should have kept the audio on because it would have been like, doop, doop, doop. That's what you would probably have heard. But we didn't get none of that because they put the spin is in. But let's be very clear here that, they have threatened to kill, one of my monkeys got killed in this fight. They threatened to kill another one of my monkeys. Like, they threatened my mama. They've done all kinds. They tried to have the police lock me up, trump up charges. I got chased by her police chief outside of her police district. Me calling her that word was nice.
So I do want to ask though, so what, like in this incident, the one that happened this week, what happened when the camera stopped rolling? Like, we know that there were not any like official arrests. Were you contacted by police? Did you have to like go to the police station? What happened afterwards?
I went to the South Powder Police Department to try to obtain my restraining order. They were very contentious with us, and we ended up just taking it to the court, and I got a restraining order granted to me based on all the information that's in the case that's not seen in that little bitty clip. And I have a restraining order against a seated elected official. Think about that.
So at no point has like police haven't contacted you. You guys aren't like being investigated for like the fight or the melee at all in relation to like that physical incident. Like you got under criminal investigation is what I'm asking.
They went, probably smoked a blunt, and then I heard that they did go to the police station, but it was after me. Hood boogers don't wake up until 1 o'clock. So when they went, I had already gone to the police station. My boy, I'm at the court.
Right.
She rolling over, hitting the snooze button. And so when I showed them the evidence, we got the restraining order. So there is no investigation. South Powder Police Department, which is the municipality that this happened in, they basically said they don't want nothing to do with it. It's a simple battery, like mutual combat. They don't want to. Everybody in the Chicagoland know what's going on. Y'all the only one shocked.
We are hella shocked, bro, because I'm from Philly and I ain't never seen nothing this crazy. Look, Jedidiah, I gotta ask though. So like watching the video, man, because again, most people, myself included, we don't live in y'all area, so we don't have a lot of this context. But watching the video, you said a lot of stuff in there that was like crazy. You said that she slept her way to the top. You called her a half-ass mayor, and then you ended it by saying, "You're gone, bitch." So you basically called the mayor a bitch. Like, do you see how, like, regardless of like the capacity or the situation, like, do you see how that at least could prompt some like physical response from somebody that is trying to protect her? Do you get what I'm saying?
Like her boyfriend.
I'm not sure why everybody's saying what I expected. What happened is what I expected in a sense, because let's be very clear here. He is a coward, and that man was sitting behind me with my back turned the whole time I was making the comment. He didn't say nothing until I was walking away. Of course, I understand there will be a reaction, and I didn't come to fight, but I definitely am willing to defend myself. So I'm proud of him for standing up, kinda. Proud of her for saving and fighting for her man. Well, that other woman's man she married to. I listed a litany of things, and that is why I have been able to successfully deal with this injustice, because I investigate and I have uncovered a lot of the deeds of this administration. And that's why they wanted to fight. It was not because of the B word. It's because every single day for the last 9 months, I have uncovered all of their dirty deeds and made the public aware. They finally got their lick, but unfortunately, they didn't hit hard enough and they missed too much.
Oh, Jedidiah. Bruh, I know you stand strong in your beliefs. Do you have any regrets at all about how the situation went down, whether like your actions, the language you use, or just any regrets, if you think about it, just in retrospect?
I wish I wasn't wearing slides. I would have had better grip. However, no, but check this out. We got to stop playing this game.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's people on comments talking about, you shouldn't disrespect a black woman. But the minute somebody challenged them, then they on there talking about I said what I said, and they disrespecting each other. We have not done enough for the culture. And people are sick and tired of trying to be tactful and politically correct while they're getting nowhere. We're tired of our government destroying our quality of life and us not being able to respond. We are at a place where talking nice ain't getting no results. People been asking for 3 years for the Democratic Party to do something about this administration. Nothing. So I can't go and just attack nobody or nothing like that. But if I give a descriptive explanative of how I feel based on what I'm going through, I'm human, and that's why it's a constitutionally protected activity. I don't disrespect black queens, but I do handle trash the way it needs to be handled when they're the ones who are creating injustices. Period.
Okay.
That's why people call me, because they know I will cuss yo with facts. Can I cuss on here?
You sure can. Go ahead. No, I'm joking.
So what happens now? Like, what's the next step? What do you guys do now? You obviously have a restraining order against her, so I doubt that you'll be, showing up to any other meetings. But like, what's the next step?
Why not? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. My bad. I'm sorry. I'm a little, they call me sassy and emotional. I get like that at times. Hell yeah, I'm showing up to the meeting. I got that restraining order for safety measures outside of the people's business. Like I said, they threatened my mother. They threatened my baby monkey. They threatened people who are supportive of me. And this is stuff that's been going on for 9 months. So the restraining order gives me the right to defend myself. Y'all, at the end of the day, it's Dalton, but it's right next to Chicago, which is where I'm from.
Right.
Okay? Right. Think about it. And so there's a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes. There's gangs getting involved, all kind of crazy stuff. So, and then thanks to the Breakfast Club, I got supposed real men all threatening me across the spectrum because they talking about if it was my woman, I would do this. And they calling me a BAN. And it's cool. So now I know when I go to the next meeting, I just got to be prepared. But I'm never going to stop fighting and representing what these residents want and need. And again, my philosophy as an advocate, I ain't Martin, I ain't Malcolm. But by any means necessary, we're going to confront injustices and we're going to get this thing done the way it needs to be done.
I keep hearing you say monkey. You have like
a literal monkey?
Bruh.
Oh my God. It's a real monkey. What? I'm thinking you talking about like you call your people your monkeys or something.
So they've been threatening your monkey.
They threatening my baby. You can't threaten my baby.
Wait, you can't see him because of the mic.
Wow.
What's his name?
What?
Say hi, Tyra.
Is her name Tyra?
Tyra.
Oh.
She look good like Tyra, but that ain't her. It's Tyra.
What?
How did they threaten your monkey?
So go look at Kamal page today. Even after this, he put up a video on his page of drowning a monkey. It's a subliminal. But these are the types of people I'm dealing with. These are the things that I'm addressing. So again, that explanative in the constructs of a normal government would definitely be extremely disrespectful. But in this context, it's just where we are.
All right, Jedidiah. I know you're still out there, freedom fighting in Dalton. I know you're keeping your monkey safe, bruh. What can other people who are maybe like in the Dalton area, like I know you said y'all are still planning to like go to these meetings, still planning to push for the causes, but like for the people in the city or in the town of Dalton, like what can they do? Because from your perspective, and I've done a lot of research, like people don't seem to be happy with the administration in the township rather. So like what can they do?
So they're finally getting the answers about how much of their taxpayer money has been stolen, allegedly. And so what people need to do now is vote. One thing that's very hard about this is everybody want to complain, but if you go look at it, it was less than 20% of the town that even voted in the first place. And it's still hard to get people to understand the importance of their civic duty. I have a hard job because I get talked about for doing what the people who are experiencing the pain and displeasure could have simply solved years ago. They got to get together, write letters, put pressure on the party to deal with the mayor. They got to vote. They got to organize. And what people need to understand about what's the reason why it's so contentious with me is because my job is not to go to the meetings. I didn't have to protest outside her house. I've had to be in court all types of days and nights. I have had to research and investigate the truth of what's going on. Like, I'm not at the meeting guy, but the residents got to take this past the meeting because it's clearly a national headline, but it needs to become a national movement because there are people dissatisfied with government across America. Stop commenting on everybody else's contribution and please come on and let's make yours and let's do it together. And if the people will rise up and make their displeasure known, well, I won't have to cuss nobody out.
Jedidiah Brown, y'all. We appreciate you.
But I'm going to tell you this. If anybody see this interview, when y'all get done with these people playing tactful games, do what Chicago do. They call me when you can't get it moved. And I'm not coming to play. I'm coming the way Chicago raised me to be. By any means necessary, we own that.
I got a question. Can you confirm or deny? Was the wig lost in the fight?
Ooh, I can't. I know she ate some of that dust, but I don't know if the wig was lost because, to be honest, I didn't even know she was in the situation. I was confronting men, and then I just know somebody was tapping me in the back, and I reached back and smacked and looked up, and I saw a gold thing waving away. And so eventually, when I watched the video, I realized that gold thing, that was a wig, but I don't know if it was still attached. Can't answer that.
Jedidiah Brown. Jedidiah, thanks for joining us, man.